All right, y'all. Here's your reading for today. Okay, Wheel of Fortune. It's like, what's like the one thing you can bet on? Change. Change is happening. Okay, so maybe there's things that are being stirred up so that change can happen. Sometimes we need a little kick in the ass for that. Sometimes, you know, we don't always want to learn the lessons. I have a Death card, which would be a transition, an ending. And then I have a King of Swords. And then I have an Emperor. And then I have a Queen of Pentacles. And a Knight of Wands. And let's see what the next two are. An Empress. We have a Five of Wands, a King of Pentacles. Interesting, this story that is unfolding in front of us. I feel like there's been a lot of gossip going on between about two females and potentially two males, maybe three. So there's a group here that I'm picking up on. I feel like they're in the midst of a major life change. I feel like they're talking about maybe someone's life change or how much someone has changed. I feel like there's some sort of communication or action that might come towards whoever this is. I have Lovers in the reverse. Four of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So let's see what we got here. All right, so what I'm getting with the Wheel of Fortune and the Death card is that there's been a closing of a cycle and there's something new coming in, okay? I feel like there's been an ascension. There's been some sort of, I would say for sure, definitely something major ended, okay, and new beginnings. And I feel like with the King of Swords and the Emperor, they're both in the upright. So I'm getting that like this is... I feel like this was a lesson learned in order for you to understand your power, your authority, your position. I'm also getting that this is calling in somebody into your energy. Okay, so this could be you're displaying masculine energy, or you could be a masculine. Take it how it might resonate. I do have a Queen of Pentacles over here. And then I have a Knight of Wands and an Empress. So I feel like there's some sort of action by someone here that's on the table. It either could be the King of Swords, the King of Pentacles, or a Knight of Wands. I feel like a Knight of Wands is moving away from a Queen of Pentacles towards an Empress. And I feel like there's a lot of discussion about this. There's a lot of gossip. There's been a lot of chaos, conflict, and competition. So I'm getting like these two feminines were put in competition by this Knight of Wands, all right? And so I feel like the lesson learned here was of value and of worth, and that you're not an option, you're the only option. This could be you and your masculine, you could be a masculine or a feminine to learn this lesson. I do feel like someone went to someone who they thought would bring them more abundance, stability, maybe financial gain, okay? I am now realizing that this King of Pentacles and this Queen of Pentacles, they're like a perfect match in this situation where they'll do whatever they can to kind of win at all costs and do whatever they can for financial gain as well. I do feel like there is some sort of like plan. I feel like there was things done behind the scenes so that they could appear like the winner, like they made the right choice. I feel like there was things done behind the scenes, right? That maybe, you know, was in disarray, disorganized, a lot of, you know, disorganization. If you see all the wands are all going in different directions, and so are the people. But then when you look at this, it's like all organized and aligned and working together. So I feel like that has to be called out for some reason. I feel like there is information. I feel like there's information about a coordinated effort, okay? I do feel like it was to take down a dynamic or a karmic relationship or a partnership of some kind that was karmic. I feel like there is this lack of accountability in how they showed up in a dynamic like this. Typically, this would be in the upright. And oftentimes this talks about like choices, right? As well as free will choice in how you show up, right? And so this is in the reverse. And so I feel like with the Knight of Swords, there's a lot of betraying that happened to win at all costs. And I feel like this is going to be maybe coming out. Maybe that's what's being discussed. Or maybe that's what this person who's greedy, full of ego and pride here might want to tell you. I feel like there could be some sort of admittance of truth. I feel like you're not interested. I'm also getting you've moved on from the situation. As soon as they juggled you, they juggled themselves right out of the commitment with you. Okay, so you're not, you see who this person is, okay? You know that you deserve something far better than someone you can't trust, okay? If there's no trust, there's no relationship. I feel like you'd rather be independent, okay? And move to calmer waters and protect your peace. You are more concerned about the well-being of your family than what's going on with this group or past person energy. So let me know how that might resonate with some of you guys. I feel like that's what I'm picking up on right now. I feel like things are playing out. Things are coming to an end. Like people are starting to experience their lessons clearly. There's a lesson being learned here with the Knight of Wands. I feel like someone's trying to go in a different direction, maybe trying to run away from what they should be accountable for doing here. I feel like this is kind of like a fall of a karmic relationship, karmic partners and their dynamic kind of falling apart. I feel like the truth is going to be revealed about somebody who would go to great lengths in order to win, okay? I feel like that's going to play out here. Let's see what else we can get. What's this? Right? Yeah, Five of Pentacles. That's the karma. That's the lesson that's being learned right now is, the energy of lack and also, so I'm being pointed to the fact that they wish this on you is now what they're experiencing because the universe doesn't know any different. If you wish it, then it must be something you want to call to yourself. So I feel like that's happening. It's like, be careful what you wish for. You might just get it. So I feel like if they wish ill will on you, I feel like that's playing out. So is confusion. So is illusion. So is like, not having clarity, okay? Not understanding like, why is all this happening? I feel like this person needs to take off the blindfold and see how they contributed to their own situation. And others. I feel like this energy, is not willing to take a look at themselves in any kind of way. I feel like this energy that's coming towards you, though, is someone of integrity, someone who tells the truth, someone who speaks the truth, someone who's an enlightened energy. I feel like this is something that, there's something regarding like a perspective. I feel like you're being asked to kind of like, help is on the way. Like somebody you can trust is on the way. Just surrender. Like surrender to this. I'm also getting. Or they tried to sacrifice. I don't know. Let's see what else there is. What do you want to say about that? Four of Swords. It's like faith, hope, prayer. Continue to pray. High Priestess. Continue to... Yeah, so this Queen of Pentacles came up against a High Priestess. Or she claims she's a High Priestess. Or maybe she is a High Priestess or High Priest. Doesn't have to be feminine. It can be High Priest. We have the Magician, Knight of Wands. So this masculine energy, is showing up as someone who dabbles in magic. And apparently so does this Queen of Pentacles as the High Priest and Priestess. All right. I feel like they tried to end a new beginning for an Empress, a divine feminine, or for a divine masculine. Take it how it might resonate. I feel like there was a group that worked towards this. I keep picking this up. This is like exposure. Ace of Swords. They didn't realize how protected you were and how you're going to know the truth and have the receipts based on what God wants you to know. So I feel like they're concerned because they're like, how does she know? How does he know? How do they know? How do they find out? Like, what do they know? There's like a immense protection here. It's like it's not up to them. They don't, yeah, it's not up to them. Yeah, and then we have the Hermit. They're trying to prevent the will of the divine, like Hermit energy, spiritual guide. They're trying to prevent you from being on your destined path and journey and being of assistance. Being able to, you know, do what you came here to do as part of your mission. Hermit in the side position. Yeah, and then I just got the Moon. Yeah, they were doing all kinds of crap to prevent you from seeing clearly, to prevent you from connecting to spirit. There's justice playing out regarding this. Okay, Ten of Swords is the justice. That's what's fair and just when you try to come after one of the divine's earth angels here. I feel like if you didn't know God, you're about to. Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah. So I feel like this group is about to know God. So they will introduce themselves. Okay. Seven of Pentacles. And a reminder is for you to mind your own business and surrender it and let them handle it. And you don't mind, like, don't pay it any mind. If this person reaches out and is like any kind of anything, you just mind your business. Mind your business. All right, so we're minding our business. We're letting the divine handle it. There are other things for us to focus on at this time. Okay, so there very well could be like a reach out, or you may be picking up on this wonky energy, but the most important thing is for you to do like energetically detach so that you're not affected by any of what's happening here. Okay, so just a reminder, like if you're needing to transmute more than usual, please do so. Yeah, what is this? Six of Wands, Knight of Cups. All right, what do you want to say about the Knight of Cups? I feel like something's coming in when you least expect it. Yeah, that's what it is. It's like your back is to the situation or whatever. You're focused on what you're meant to do here. And then there could be some sort of like, I miss us kind of BS. I don't know. Let's see what else we can get. Knight of Cups, Five of Cups. I feel like this person is looking to kind of spin the block, or I don't know, but I feel like there's been no healing. I feel like there's been no acknowledgement. I feel like they feel defeated. They may send you a message about what's happened. I feel like you're focused on what you're working on, and I feel like this energy might be envious of what you've built and the fact that you're independent and you don't need them for anything. So I feel like they often like that kind of like dopamine hit. All right, I feel like all their sources of their dopamine hits, their energy sources, are depleted and gone and empty. And so now they're like, this person's looking pretty good. So just be mindful of what their intentions are. Remember what they did okay? You are one of the cups spilt, empty, depleted by this person and whoever they associate with. Remember that what's being served right now is justice for this specifically. You might actually hear about this, maybe through someone you know, maybe an acquaintance. You might hear about the fall of this situation, this group. 8 of Cups, and then I have 7 of Cups. I feel like there is a karmic relationship falling apart. Someone is leaving somebody else. I feel like there is a lot of substances at play here in whatever way that is, okay? This also can be like confusion, illusion, you know, maybe someone entertaining many options and as a result, like having and being forced to leave. I do feel like this is representing like there's a lot of cups in the mix here. Okay, so that means like a lot of love offers put out there, a lot of love offers, you know, left behind. So I feel like these two people, I feel like someone was entertaining many, and I feel like someone is going to leave as a result of too many cups in the sink. Too many cups in the sink. Okay, we got way too many cups. So I don't know what's happened over here. I feel like somebody is, you know, definitely a player here. This could be a feminine, could be a masculine. Take out might resonate. I feel like, yeah, I feel like there's news being spread about this whole dynamic here. So, yeah. All right. So someone is, you know, entertaining others in this karmic relationship that is now ending. So I don't know if that is for anybody. Yeah, 7 of Swords. Someone is running away from a situation that they don't want to be responsible for. They don't want to be accountable for. They're like running away from their lessons. They're running away from whatever environment they're in that they are no longer welcome in, or it's fallen apart, or they have to move because they broke up now. Like there's someone leaving someone and a place, and there's a lot of chatter. I feel like this has impacted some, or there's something regarding work here. 8 of Pentacles, 4 of Wands, Hierophant. Okay, Star card. Your guidance is to just let them, it's almost like let them energy, like whatever they want to create for themselves, let them create it. I feel like there is this, like, even their own, like, I feel like this is like ancestor energy. They're all, like, everybody's watching this person, like, slay their own, you know, tribe, all right? It's like traitor energy is when I see that. It's like deceptive, lying, all that. And then I have the 9 of Pentacles. I feel like, you know, keep doing what you're doing, okay? Keep focused on what you're meant to focus on. Let this energy do what they do. You have a new commitment, okay? There is something that you can trust, something that's divine. I feel like you are showing up as the star energy as well as 9 of Pentacles. So I would say fairness is playing out the way it's meant to play out, okay? Continue to stay focused and devoted on what you're here to do. You know that there's some sort of like effort coming forward that you're going to celebrate soon. So I feel like whatever you're working on, you're going to be celebrating very, very soon. So yeah, very, very soon with the 8 of Wands. 9 of Pentacles energy is you like understanding, and Queen of Cups. Yeah, I feel like this is you understanding like whatever you experienced is so that you have the experience, and it's like another way in which you can learn so that you may help somebody else maybe. I feel like it's used, like it's accumulated, it's used for some sort of like position, education, knowledge, wisdom, maybe even abilities. So I feel like this is kind of like tapping into those abilities and grounding them. with empathy, caring, love. So it's kind of like tapping into your spiritual abilities, you know, applying these in your physical reality and doing it with love. So I feel like this is what they want you to continue to stay focused doing. I feel like you are being in the environment looked at as some sort of guide, teacher, helper. You assist. I'm also getting like volunteer with the Queen of Cups because she volunteers. And then here's what, like, there's something coming that's going to bring you to the Nine of Pentacles. Right now you're at the 8. So what I'm saying is, like, there's something new coming in that you're going to celebrate. It's a new opportunity, and it's like aligned for you. It's like perfect. Okay. So I feel like that's what's on the horizon, is a new opportunity. Okay. Let's see what else. Can you get one more card here? So hold tight. Things are working out the way that they're meant to, okay? Yeah, you've been through it. You have most definitely been through it. 9 of Wands. Yeah, I feel like it's going to be time to kind of like release all of this at some point. So if you can take advantage of that energy to kind of purge and release, you can. I feel like this is a representation of things coming full circle, major things being learned and applied here. This is like integrating it all. Okay, so I feel like you very much could feel like you're integrating a lot at this time. So give yourself some time to do so. Do it with grace, do it with forgiveness, do it with compassion. Okay. You know, you understand this energy, okay? You very well, this energy may need help, but you're not the one to help them, okay? But you could, you know, determine if there's a reference or something you could pass up. I feel like, you know, choosing love in this situation is really important for yourself, first and foremost. Yeah, and I feel like, you know, this is also on the horizon, is this divine love. I feel like there is, for many of us, you know, some sort of beautiful, the energy you put out, the energy you receive. So I'm getting like there's definitely a beautiful, beautiful experience up ahead. So enjoy that as well. All right, y'all. I will see you on the next one, and I'm sending lots of love, and have a wonderful day.